34 against the Bills. The Bills should have won this game yesterday. Let's keep it real. And I'm not saying this because I'm an Eagles hater or anything like that. I don't hate the Eagles. I think the Eagles are one of the funner teams in the NFL, one of the funner franchises of all time. But all in all, though, yesterday they know that they got away with one. This one should have been a Bills win. The Bills went up 10 points in this game twice, and then they were unable to keep the lead. The Bills lost the lead within 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. They're up 24-14. You got a little comfortable. You felt like, okay, this is it's bad weather right now. This should be what does it for the Bills. But you know what? The Eagles got a lot of pride, and they got a lot of confidence in themselves. And their play callers got a lot of confidence in the plays that they call as well too. And so pretty much what happened was is that they set up everything in the right direction going into the fourth quarter, and then they wound up getting themselves 2 touchdowns, and then they were able to also get a late 60-yard field goal that pushed the game into overtime. Even though the Bills were able to stay up there and keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They were able to get the early field goal in overtime, but Jalen Hurts runs in a touchdown dramatically to win the game, 37-34, and the Eagles' train continues. This team is 9-1 right now, 10-1 right now, and they just are playing the type of football that you have to play at this time of the year and in the playoffs. They have a can't quit mentality. They're not dead yet. That's what type of team this is at the end of the day. And they took advantage of a Bills team that they knew who would probably hand back over the game if they just kept playing. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. So, you look at this Eagles team, they got the San Francisco 49ers coming in this weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a great rematch. That's going to be the talk of all these shows and all these blogs and all these podcasts about who's going to win between the Eagles and 49ers. Will this be the who settles the NFC? Will this be the precursor to the NFC championship rematch? Will this be cool off period for the Eagles since they've been playing such good football and winning these games that really they should have lost? So, there's just a lot of things that you ask about going into this game. Then you ask, are the Bills cooked yet? Are they done yet? Is it over yet? Can they get into the playoffs still? The Bills have 5 games left after week 13 because they don't play next week. They actually finally get the week off. This is something that they've really been needing. They're a 6-6 team. I know what they're going to tell themselves going into this final portion of the year where they only have one real square there. They got to go against the Cowboys. They got to go against they got to go against the Miami Dolphins. They have to play against the Dallas Cowboys. This is a tough schedule moving forward. But you know what? At the end of the day, they're supposed to be one of the better teams in the league. And I think that if they finish out with a, say, 4-1 record and finish up the season at 10-7, they shouldn't have any issues getting into the playoffs. And if they can win going out, if they can sheet these final 5 games, then they should be able to be right there in the second hole as well too. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. If you're a Bills fan, don't quit on them yet because the Bills still have the talent that says that they can run 5 in a row, even though who they're going up against, it looks like it's really tough. But those teams, 3 of them are already settled into their playoff situation. Let's keep it real. The only team in that group that's kind of an eliminator game for them, the one that that they got to be up for it, is the Chargers. So it's going to be a lot of fun here at the end of the year. We're going to preview that San Francisco Eagles game tomorrow on NFL Bet Exchange. So make sure you guys do not miss because that's going to be a good, thorough talk between me and Jeff when it comes down to the winner of that game and who probably is the real leader of the NFC going into the final month of the season as well too. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But with that, we're going to go ahead and take our commercial break. When I get back, we're going to go ahead and jump into some NBA. We got the State of the Lakers and we got the NBA